When we think of a shared universe, we instinctively think of the vast Marvel universe with all its movies and TV series. But there is another that is far bigger than you can ever imagine, all existing in an autistic boy's mind. First, a shared universe is a fictional universe where characters from various TV series and movies coexist. For example, all of the Marvel characters live in a shared universe. Each major character has their own standalone movie with a separate storyline. However, occasionally they come together in the same movie, indicating that they all inhabit the same fictional universe. To find out which character will be introduced next in the shared Marvel universe, we often fast forward through the end credits of the newest Marvel movie and watch the post-credit scene.
Do you understand me, my son?
Yes, Father.
Not all Marvel characters interact with each other directly. Some experience shared events from different perspectives or timelines, connecting them within the same universe.
Aliens, you know?
This same approach can be applied to other movies and TV series. Quentin Tarantino's movies, for example, do not have characters from different films meeting each other, but they share names that span across the movies, creating connections. For instance, the Vega brothers consists of Vic Vega from Reservoir Dogs and the character played by John Travolta in Pulp Fiction named Vincent Vega. These name connections extend not only within Tarantino's movies, but also throughout their fictional universe's history. Examples include the Domergue Gang member English Pete Hickox, sharing a name with Lieutenant Archie Hickox from Inglourious Basterds, or the Vietnam War veteran Captain Coons from Pulp Fiction, sharing a name with one of Django's first bounties in Django Unchained, Crazy Craig Coons. Furthermore, Tarantino incorporates fictional brands like Red Apple cigarettes and Kahuna burgers in several of his movies to further connect them to the same universe.
That hit the spot.
Another method of linking different TV series is through crossovers, where characters from one TV series appears in another franchise. For instance, Full House featured a visit from Family Matters' Steve Urkel, and CSI and Two and a Half Men swapped writers, incorporating the Two and a Half Men cast into CSI. Another option is expanding an existing TV or movie universe through spin-offs, such as Joey as a spin-off to Friends, Better Call Saul as a spin-off to Breaking Bad, or the upcoming Ballerina spin-off to John Wick. Even adaptations can share the same universe by featuring cameos from the original characters, as seen in The Office.
A nice guy.
Now that we understand how shared universes are connected, we can start creating a web of connections between different franchises. Did you know that the X-Files is connected with Glee? In the Glee episode, The New Rachel, we see a fictional car rental service called Gannon Car Rentals, which first appeared in an episode of Lost. In Lost, there's an ad in a magazine for the fictional cigarette brand Morley, the same brand used by the smoking man from the X-Files. This places Glee within the same universe as both Lost and the X-Files. Countless franchises can be connected in a similar way. Examples include how fictional brands, cameos, and spin-offs connect Grey's Anatomy with Doctor Who, or Seinfeld with Star Trek: The Next Generation. Another way to establish connections between TV series is by exploring their character crossovers and interactions. For example, in The King of Queens, the characters have met those from Everybody Loves Raymond multiple times, placing them within the same shared universe. Raymond from Everybody Loves Raymond also meets Fran from The Nanny in a school reunion episode. And The Nanny has had multiple encounters with the cast of Murphy Brown, where they've also featured Dr. Bob Hartley from The Bob Newhart Show, who has appeared in Coach, which in turn featured a cameo on The Drew Carey Show. The Drew Carey Show also included characters from NYPD Blue, which had a crossover with Hill Street Blues. This linked chain places all these shows and characters within the same shared universe.
What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question. Aren't you in the wrong city?
Amidst all these connections, we find the TV series Saint Elsewhere that aired from 1982 to 1988. Saint Elsewhere has spawned numerous crossovers and cameos to different TV series, including Cheers, Chicago Hope, and The Bob Newhart Show, among others, thereby creating a shared universe encompassing a significant number of TV series. By following this intricate chain, we can see links to over 1,500 TV series and movies connected to Saint Elsewhere in one way or another. It is estimated that 90% of all American TV series are linked to Saint Elsewhere through cameos, fictional brands, spin-offs, and more, which is known as the Tommy Westphall Universe.
Ha! I knew it! All right.
And what makes the Tommy Westphall Universe so important is the finale of Saint Elsewhere, which famously reveals that it was all a dream. In the final scene, the autistic boy, Tommy Westphall, plays with a snow globe, depicting the hospital that's the center stage of the TV series, implying that it all existed within Tommy's mind. If this is the case, then the interactions Saint Elsewhere had with other TV series and movies are also products of Tommy's imagination. If all these TV series and movies are just a daydream, it would mean that the last 5 minutes of the final Saint Elsewhere episode is the only true television show, and everything else is simply a figment of Tommy's imagination.